This episode of Savage Sessions is brought to you and produced by Radio Salad Studios. We are an actual play podcast dedicated to tabletop role-playing games of all shapes and sizes. So strap in, grab your dice, and let the epic journey begin. And without further ado, on with the show.
Hello, players, and welcome to Savage Sessions. My name is Chucky T, and I'll be your host, along with E.E. Morris, Fanatical Fish, and GM James, along with Totes, my goat, for East Texas University, a tabletop RPG powered by the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition. Savage Worlds is a product created by the good people at Pinnacle Entertainment. You should visit them for all your role-playing needs. As is tradition here at Savage Sessions, the players start with 3 bennies. Boom! Nailed it! And they have an opportunity to earn a 4th bennies, our tokens the players can spend to do cool and crazy things throughout the game. That's right, advertise, baby. To do so tonight, all I'm asking for is who are you? A 60-second introduction of themselves and the characters they'll be playing. Players, who would like to go first?
Well,
yeah, they're all quiet. Now they're all quiet. Like
the silence.
Go, fish.
I always give everybody else an opportunity. I don't want to hog the limelight.
You are such a good person. Hey,
Give
here we go.
Just for
Fish, you're up.
All right.
Go.
All right. My name is Greg, and I am playing Scotty McCready. Scotty is from California, around San Diego area, and is basically decided to come to East Texas University, even though that wasn't where his parents wanted him to go. Due to some things that happened and some stuff in his past, he felt like this was a good place to go.
20 seconds.
I've
What's
got
that look like?
what did I say, about 5'8",
Okay.
I don't know, almost 6 foot, about 5'9.5".
Okay, 5'9". Okay.
Football player, got a bulky build, but he's not super big.
All right. Okay, now there you go. Nice. Gotta get back a little bit. There you go. Feel free to take your 4th Benny. And let's see. E. Morris, GM James, which one of you like to go next? If you would like. You don't have to.
I mean, I could go. I'm just for the life of me trying to remember where Sage is from. And I feel like it was Ohio, but maybe it wasn't. Oh, it's killing me right now.
I'm thinking Ohio sounds right. I would have to go back.
I feel
to
like
the
it's a town that started with an S, but like Schenectady.
Sandusky, Ohio.
Sandusky. Thank you very much. That's the one.
There we go. Go. You got 60 seconds.
Hey, I'm James. I'm from Canada. I have been playing Savage Worlds for a handful of years. My buddy Paul introduced me, and I've been hooked ever since. And I'm excited to be back for my 2nd campaign with Chuck T, having played Lynched, and now I'm here to play Fuck the Roost, or F the Roost, or Beep the Roost, whatever it was called.
I'm going to find out to edit that.
You're going to have to beep it. I'm sorry. Let's start over. Hi, my name's James. I'm in 60 seconds here. So I play Sage, and Sage is a freshman at ETU. She came here to study botany, but secretly she came here to study magic because she understood that there might be some people here who understand and know how to wield these arts. She is a vegan. She is a Wiccan. She is a non-violent sort of hippie person who drives an old and I keep saying she, but it's a they are these things because they are also non-binary. And that is Sage, and Sage is hoping to survive. That's really all that matters tonight. Well, with what's happening.
20 seconds. What does Sage usually look like?
So Sage is a bit demure. They are kind of skinny, not very tall, shy as all get out, and short hair. Sometimes presents femme, sometimes presents masc, and sometimes presents neither. But yeah, so that's Sage.
Nice. Well done.
Sage-colored hair.
Oh, nice. There you go. Well done. Well done. Go ahead. Take your fourth. And E. Morris last, but certainly not least. Go ahead.
Hi there. I'm Everett Morris, and this is Grant Tucker. Basically, yeah. Grant Tucker is a student of the culinary arts. He was looking for a college farther away from his parents and couldn't be any farther away from their expectations, though they have no idea where he's really at. That's the vibe. Yeah. He told them that he was going to CIA in Poughkeepsie. Well, yeah, no, he's nowhere near that. So, of course, there's this little weight on his shoulders. He is a 5'10", 11-ish, depending on which shoe he wears. Wait a minute. Do I really actually have that sorted out? I probably don't, but let's just assume he's about my height, but built a lot better. And, he's got that long, voluptuous beard, and he just wants to cook. He wants to learn the fine arts and move on with his career. He's originally from Grand Rapids, Michigan, got an early start in the culinary at the Amway Grand Plaza, realized that he wanted to just do a little bit more. He drives an electric food truck because he's ecologically minded and loves driving past the gas stations, though it's not as reliable as you would think. It has an attitude of its own. And when he's not sorting out new recipes and designing high-end dining plates, he is playing bass with a band, or pretty much any pickup band he can find. He's not picky. He just wants a reason to play.
Who doesn't?
All hell has broken loose. You got Tucker and this other student have erupted out of the woods. They're screaming, "Run, it's after us." Somebody screamed, and the whole story of the needler, and then you saw something on the wall, and as quickly as you saw it, it went away, but it definitely sent the fear of God rushing through you. And now everyone is just bum rushing the house, or it's just absolute pandemonium in the backyard. What is Scotty doing?
Scotty's just going to try and keep an eye out, tell people to get in the house. Help people get in the house.
Help people get in the house. Like, here, come this way. Like, to kind of try to guide people. Here, come on.
People so it doesn't turn into a complete disaster or somebody get trampled.
Nice.
I don't know. He's drunk.
Okay. So
a little bit drunk. Trying to play the Good Samaritan.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for actually, gentlemen, depending on how this goes, this might actually, I'm going to go as a support for the two of you, because he's not really running. He's not really doing anything. He's just, telling people to come on by and stuff like that. But again, Greg, you still have the same problem is depending on how well you do this, people might just, ignore you and smash into you or something like that. So go ahead, give me that, give me that persuasion roll. Thank you. Oh my! Roll 20 odds are like, yes, we like the fanatical fish. Holy crap! Holy crap! Okay. Well, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you right, because he rolled so well on this gentleman, this is going to give you guys a +2 on your next roll, because whatever it is, people like McCready, and he's actually,
there's alcohol in there.
Oh my God, there's alcohol. You'll be safe inside with the booze. And whatever it is, he's actually getting people into the house quickly in a semi-formal fashion. So next it goes to Everett. Everett, what is Tucker doing?
Okay, so at this point, I'm looking into the woods and I'm trying to see if something is going to either resurface.
Oh, it was right behind you. It was up on that wall, and you all
Right.
got a relatively good brief, but good look at whatever this thing is. And
So it was right here.
Yeah, it was right there.
Now, is it?
It's gone as
It's
quickly
okay.
as it's there, and also it literally just winked out of existence.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the woods, man. I'm like, dude, if this thing comes back real quick, somebody's got to spring into action.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Give me an athletics roll because again, you got people running this way and that way, all over the place. So I'm just curious if old Tucky's gonna get smacked into and knocked down, something like that. Ooh, get over here. So
Remember, you got a +2. Don't forget to do the +2. But that's
Yep, you got the +2. So you got the 4. You got the 4. So
Yeah.
that's a success.
That's
So
all
that
that matters.
means you would have been smashed into and knocked around, so you will suffer a level of fatigue off of this. So are you happy with that, or do you want to try and go for that raise?
Let's go for a raise. Why not?
Go ahead, toss at Benny and
Ooh.
click reroll.
Yeah.
D4.
What's the worst that'll happen, right?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, indeed. All right. Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's your 5, there's your 6, there's your 7. Okay, sadly, that's not enough for a raise.
Same result.
1 point, same result. It'll be a fatigue.
Yeah, so be it.
Okay, so there it is.
I'm not gonna-
Okay, so real quick, as the audience, why don't you describe what has just happened to Tucker?
Oh, basically they're not even paying attention to me, and I'm sitting there, I'm trying to like not get mowed over, but unfortunately it's gonna happen. And
Okay.
yeah, so it's like a 4-year-old holding your mama's hand in a clearance sale, everybody waiting at the door. You're just gonna get run over. And yeah, that's all there really was to it. I did get knocked down, but I was just like, trying to fight people off. And the more I tried to block them, the harder they were coming at me. And yeah.
Yeah, what is Sage doing?
I think Sage is going to. I mean, honestly, I think that Sage is going to just sort of like keep her eyes open, like keep her head on a swivel, and just watch for people, like watch where openings are to be out of the way. And also to try to find this thing, like that's
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like I feel like
Yeah.
their best is exactly what they usually do, is try to avoid people.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
to be because they're very small, and they're very like they're not like Sage isn't burly.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Same thing. Athletics roll.
That's not notice, eh? That's not a notice to avoid.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I'm worried about like the notice part's one thing, the physically getting smashed around is something else.
Can I use science?
Oh, what are you crying about? What are you crying about? So you did it with flair. Tell me how you.
And it's funny because I was like, how can I use Be a Zebra? Because Be a Zebra is the edge that I took for them, because I've always seen it in the book and thought, what a dumb edge, until I made this character and went, oh no, this is exactly who this edge was made for. So Sage has basically found Tucker, who's a much bigger and burly type person, as kind of a shield in a way. Like if Sage stays as close to Tucker as possible, somebody bumping into Sage is more likely to bump into Tucker.
And it's awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish that up.
That's it. That's exactly it.
That's
so it's
it.
like
Okay, great. So
where Tucker would move, Sage would move with their back to Tucker to sort of keep an eye on what was going on around, but with an eye on where Tucker was at all times.
Nice. Okay. So so Scotty's up at the house. People are running and screaming, and just the quarterback mentality kicks in, and he just kicks open the door. He's like, "Go, come on, it's over here. Get in here, man." Because people are freaking out. You see, people are getting trampled. People are getting trampled. They're getting smashed into the back railings and stuff. All the people are just screaming and pointing around, and so there's hysterical. But once Scotty gets the door open, starts calling for people to come inside. It gets a semi organized flow into the house.
That's right. Fall down, just rub some beer on it when you get in there.
Oh yeah.
You get knocked down, you get back up again.
Rub some beer on it.
Drink a whiskey drink.
Yeah, so we're good. Yeah, so he goes running
for an alcohol.
A lager drink.
Yeah.
A cider drink.
And
or a vodka drink.
Danny there, he goes running by like, oh my God, but he's cradling a couple of girls. He's like, come on, girls, I'll protect you. And he manages to, squeeze in with them, and he's all big old grin. This is the greatest party ever. And of course, these girls are actually hysterical. And meanwhile, Rowan hops over the edge and is looking at Sage. And it's like, are you out of your mind? Why are you out there with a giant dog? And so she hops over the railing. Sage, you're out by Tucker. And Tucker's, backwards, but he's getting hit here. He's getting hit there. Drops down to one knee. And you watch as somebody's knee smashes into the side of his head.
Oh, my gosh.
And he goes flat to the ground. And then, so now you're not in cover anymore. And you duck down. Someone literally hurdles over top of you. As you drop down to your knees, you glance over, you see Rowan with her hand out to you. Everything goes muffled, and you see her, boom, she gets just smashed in by a couple people. She drops to the ground, and then as you turn back to look at Tucker, you watch as somebody is trying to run past, is pointing up at the house. Hell yeah, he's got the door. Something smashes into this guy. It's just a blurred image. And this guy just literally, it's like he got kicked by 12,000 donkeys. And he goes up in the air. His legs go up from underneath of him. Something, you see this blurred motion swat his upper body, and he goes the opposite direction of the house. And the thing is over top of, not quite over top, I'm sorry. It's about maybe 3-4 feet away from you and Tucker. It materializes for a hot second. It's multiple red eyes blink a few times. The jaw separates, the tusks come, or extend out. It snaps, and then from its muzzle backwards begins to shift again, and it fades out. And Everett, tell me about your perfect kitchen.
Okay. Yeah. Now, like personally or professionally?
Personally.
Okay, personally. Oh, sweet. Well,
no, sorry. For in regards to Grant. What is Grant's like best kitchen?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we'll start out with we'll just go around equipment by equipment. So of course, like a very industrial refrigerator, large, very spacious, large prep sink. I want to go stainless steel counters all the way around.
Of course, as one does. Yeah.
Then we work to like a, maybe about a 2-foot wide flat top, a 4-burner stovetop, complete with the faucet behind it on the wall, so I could fill my pots there. The pretty much anything and everything and of course a really heavy industrial hood.
Yeah.
Easily a $30,000-$40,000 kitchen, and that's probably an undershot.
Nice. So tell me about the island in the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah, so that's about a 2x4, 2 foot wide, 4 foot long. It's got metal racks for tongs, ladles, scoops, pots, pans, so on and so forth. So there's like the perimeter of the island is also above where you can hang everything from like all four sides.
Nice. I like that. Who is Grant's like cooking hero, his inspiration?
Oh, dude, there was this gentleman by the name of Paul Prudhomme. It was
Paul what?
Prudhomme.
Yeah. What does Paul look like?
He's kind of large, dude. Beard,
Beard? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have to Google that, and I'll bring up a picture because as you stand up and you're not in the backyard and you're in the perfect kitchen that you've always dreamed of, and you turn around and it's like we see the kitchen, and then we see the chairs, not just chairs, nice padded chairs in the background, like an audience. And in fact, several of the chairs are full of people, but they're shadowed and they're hard to see. And we see TV cameras, and we see a teleprompter. And as you glance up, you can see the floodlights of the set aimed down at you. And then there's the island. And then you see your hero standing there, and the camera goes past him, and then it comes back, and he's standing there. He glances around, he looks at his hands, he glances up at you, and he has solid black eyes. What? Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? As he glances around, he's like, what? Oh, no, this is not good. Oh, this is terrible. What am I doing here? Look here, chump. I don't have a good nickname for you yet, but I swear to you, kid, if you don't put me back, right? Wait, no, hold on a second. Why does our head hurt? No, hey, no. And he literally crawls up onto the island, scampers towards you before you can. I mean, we're talking like crazy fast, like a feral animal, and he grabs you, opens his mouth, and as the audience, we see Grant arch back, and this large individual becomes a real inky black mess. And it flows into Grant's mouth. And as the camera's going like a bullet time around Grant, as this thing's going down his throat, Sage, as you are standing just behind Tucker, who's slowly going up, and his head's kind of hopping back and forth, and he's a lot of what's good, you gotta be kidding me. And you got Grant down in front of you, you glance over and you can see Rowan. Thankfully, people are jumping over top of her. But you watch in horror as one guy goes running by and his foot almost connects with her head. And again, as you look back, somebody goes running by you, the two of you, goes to hurdle over top of you and Grant, and it's just dumb luck. Then you can see the blurred image coming directly at your face, and then whoever's tried to hurdle over top of you smashes into whatever this thing is, and it puts them off balance. What is Sage doing?
Well, I would say so. Okay, sorry. Can we describe that really quick? I'm standing beside Tucker. I look over.
You are yes.
Rowan has jumped over the railing and gets smacked by some dude, like running past her. But then she kind of falls to the ground, and other people are jumping over her to get over. Yeah,
try to get
And then meanwhile, this blurred image from further that way starts moving towards me, and just before it gets to me, someone else bangs into it. Can I still see where this thing is?
It's right there. It's like maybe
Can I
3 feet away from you.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and try to find my pepper spray.
Nice.
Yep.
Getting it out of the bag real fast. Either fighting or athletics real quick. I'm curious of whether they can get it out of the bag and not lose it. Scotty, what is Scotty doing? Again, you got the people going in and you see Rowan jump over the railing and is running out into the backyard where everyone's trying to get out of. This chick jumps the railing, goes, and you watch her get creamed to the ground.
Okay.
What is Scotty doing?
Can I see that creature at all, or is he invisible?
Give me a notice roll real quick, just because there's a lot of chaos right now.
Flat roll or?
Yeah, just a flat notice roll. Nice. There's your 7. So yeah, as you're pushing people out of the way and you're ducking off the side, the camera zooms into Scotty. We see his eyes get big because you can see it. And it's like everything goes slow except for when that thing is moving and you can see it. And it's not invisible. Like you see it. I need have I already done a fear check for you guys on this last time or no?
I think we did last time, but
okay.
Based on what's happening now, I wouldn't be surprised if we had to do it.
For right now, I'm gonna just because there's a lot going on and rule of cool. So there it is. Like you can see it. This thing is freaking huge.
Okay.
What is Scotty doing?
I'm going to, because I should still have a piece of railing that I got earlier.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I'm going to start running toward it and try to make a bunch of noise and see if I can scare it off or not hit it.
First thing I need you to do before you can get even close to this thing is you need to get through the other students.
Okay.
So I need you to give me an athletics check. And why athletics or fighting, or you tell me how, if you know how you're trying to get to.
We'll go with the athletics because I'm trying to get around it first to get to the.
There it goes. There it goes. Yeah.
There's a 6.
There's your 6. What it looks like as you are maneuvering towards Grant to get over there trying to help.
When I first started moving, there was somebody coming at me. I hand him my beard. I tell him to go this way. And it dives around him and a couple other people, and then I try to get over, and I go over towards Grant.
Everett, as you bring your hands down from your face, you're in the backyard. We see a Sage comes up, got that spray, and you just blast it, and all of a sudden it connects, and you see it, all of it. It is absolute horrific glory in front of you. And it rears back, shakes his head, and then that's when Grant stands up, glances around, backs up, and what the voice that comes out of his mouth is not the same voice as the individual that was in the woods. And it steps back and, oh, hells to the no, and turns, and somebody comes running by, stops, and Grant reaches out, grabs this other student, hefts him up one-handed, and this guy has got to be easily 100, 190 pounds, and just hefts him up one-handed over his head, spins him like he's a rag doll, and uses this other student as a club and smashes the student into the monster, turns, and Everett, you're looking at yourself, except you have pure black eyes. What are you saying to yourself? Because the voice that's coming out, at least as far as what you can hear, is whatever your hero's voice sounds like.
Okay. I don't know who you are or what you're doing with my body, but cut it out and get out of here.
I'm keeping you alive, stupid! And he glances around. He's like, are these your friends?
Yes.
Good. It says, like, again, that you're hearing, you and Scotty are hearing the one-sided conversation that this crazy dude's having with himself.
Just to understand here, it's Tucker that's doing this.
Yes.
So Tucker's no longer where Tucker moved from standing behind me and it's gone. And
Oh, no, he's still in front of you,
Right.
but he's now stood up, grabbed a student, and used the student to club
the student to club this monster. Okay.
Yeah, to club this monster. Yeah. That kid that just got used as a baseball bat, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh my God.
But in fact, because the kid hit that monster with such force, it drove it, like really drove it down a good additional 3 to 4 feet backwards. Like there are trench marks in the ground where this thing tried to stop itself from moving. So now it's pissed off because you sprayed it in the face. It's pissed off because it just got smashed by somebody. And as you look at Tucker, Tucker turns, looks at you, and he has this ear-to-ear maniacal grin. Hey, I know what you are. That's awesome. And he grabs onto you, turns to Scotty. Oh, you're adorable. We're going to need that stick. And he grabs Scotty. And the next thing you know, he crouches down and he jumps and he clears the distance from where you are to the back patio. And he throws Sage into a couple of students and he throws Scotty into a couple of students and he turns around. It is good to be back. Hells to the yeah. And with that, Grant just drops to the ground. And Grant is you're pushing yourself up. People are running. They're not trying to go into the house anymore. They're running away from the house. And Grant, you're pushing yourself up. Oh, never mind. That headache is back now. It's back with a vengeance. And as you're pushing yourself up, you glance around and you're back. You're back. Okay. Okay, you're back. All right, gentlemen, you all have the floor. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go find Rowan. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna climb over to I'm gonna go over to the edge of the railing. So I'm gonna stay on this side of the patio and just extend an arm for her because I figure it's safer for her to get up here than to try to maneuver her way to the stick.
Right. What's Scotty doing?
Once I get up and glance over, I'm gonna try and maybe go give her a hand getting her in the house.
Nice.
I recognize from talking to her earlier at the party.
Taking 2 steps to go to help Sage out, and the door shuts, and you hear the audible click. Dude, you can't leave them all out there like that. That's a Sage. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Did you not hear? Did you not see that thing? All right. So now we're going to start with Everett. What is Grant doing?
Okay. Do I recognize the name that he's calling for?
It's Rowan. This individual's calling for Rowan.
Okay.
But like I said, the back door is just shut and locked.
Okay.
Rowan went up and sang a tune or two with you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So I'm a little disoriented. Head is pounding. I need a place to sit down and recollect myself. So I don't know if there's any chairs or something that I can sit on either.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of knocked over chairs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I set up a chair and I sit down and it's enough for me to take the weight off my feet, but it doesn't really help my head any. And at this point I'm trying to sort out everything that just occurred. Specifically, do I have another entity hanging out with me in my little, brain, as it were? That is the pieces that I'm trying to sort out.
Like I said, Scotty's going to start heading over towards them and try to help to get roll it to the right side of the patio. Because you said they locked the one door down there by Grant.
Uh-huh.
Did these drunkards remember that there was a second door down here?
Roll me percentile if it's 50% or less, then somebody has locked that door. or the door was already probably locked to begin with.
You said
So,
it
yeah,
was open and we were using it. What we rolling?
Oh. Yeah, give me a percentile. Just so people
D100?
Yes, please. Oh, yeah, that puppy's locked.
Oh yeah,
That puppy's locked.
95%. That puppy's locked.
I figured I'd roll that. I know.
Okay, so what exactly is Scotty doing?
All right. Yeah, like I said, he's going down towards Sage. The person that he hasn't met yet.
Okay.
And he's going to help Roland because you remember Roland singing earlier and he spoke with her a little bit.
Hop over the railing and like help her up and try to help her up over the railing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's what I want you to do. So either athletics or fighting, whichever one you're feeling squirrely with. Because basically this is a support role to help James, to help Sage get Rowan up and over the thing. Okay, so you got 3. It's up to you. Do you want to spend a penny on that?
I haven't spent any yet.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, because if with a failure, I'm a jerk. With a failure, it's a -1. That means you were more of a hindrance. You were a help. So we'll go ahead, hit that, spend the penny, hit the reroll. Let's see what happens. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. James, you're gonna have a +2 on your, again, fighting athletics, whatever one you're feeling happier with.
I'm feeling strength, to be honest. It's the same number, but I just feel like this is more of a pulling. It's a D4 no matter what I do.
Sure.
But in my mind, I think that feels right to me. Well, I mean, the first thing I thought when we hit the patio was that I remember seeing my friend's, head getting kicked by somebody as they tried to jump over them. So I immediately ran over to the side of the rail where she was. I knew she was hunkered down there, and I started shouting like, Rowan, and she sort of looked up, and I reached my arm out, but I didn't quite have enough strength on my own. But luckily, this other fellow came.
Yeah. Greg, go ahead, follow it up. What?
And as I see them or trying to help the other one up, that's when I arrive and I give a little more boost. We get her up, we get her over the railing.
The camera is behind Scotty, and he's helping Rowan quickly up and over. We see a few people running off the side, and as Rowan's upper body clears the camera's view, on the other side, we see Scotty's dead ghost friend, the girl standing there. Her eyes are huge. She looks back. She looks at Scotty. You have to get in the house right now.
Yeah, when I hear her say that, and that's everything that's happening, I'm hopping over the fence and I'm gonna go try and break that door in.
Okay. So there's no talking. Oh my God. So Scotty, you're pushing back. Grant, as you're sitting there, and people are hammering on the door, let us in, let us in, let us in. And that's when you hear Rick Annis on the other side, go blank yourselves. You guys are insane. No one's getting back in here. Go run someplace else, man. You're not getting us all killed. Okay. So
I would like to.
Yes.
I'm gonna interrupt right now. I'm gonna use my card. And I'm going to go to the window beside the door, and I'm going to say, please, we're hurt.
Nicely done. There we go. Play to prove it. No, the initial attitude. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so that is amazing. That will help. Okay. Yes, Scotty could try smashing into it, but you don't have time.
I'm actually going to put my hand on Scotty's arm. Just gently, as in like a reassuring hand, and I'm going to look at the window and say, please let us in, we're hurt.
Okay, so the camera is on Rick, and his hand is on the deadbolt. This is going to be a social conflict because you got Rick with his hand on the deadbolt, and you got someone behind him saying, man, F you, Rick. Don't you open that door, Rick. Don't you open that damn door, Rick. So you got someone telling Rick, don't open the door, and you guys are trying to get him to open the door.
Is Rick the one that's got his hand on the lock?
Right. You can hear people on their side. Somebody on the other side is telling Rick not to open the door. Um,
I'm going
and
to try and persuade and tell Rick that, if somebody dies at your place, you're going to have the cops in your butt. You're going to get in trouble.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna support, and by agreeing physically, showing, like, yeah, you get the axe, dude, and then pointing at, people that are injured and pointing at the injuries, saying, hey, yeah, let's get this rolling, dude. We don't need this. You don't need this. Let's make things happen. Come on.
Okay, and James, what about Sage? What's Sage doing? What would you like Sage to do?
I'm gonna basically say, look at I'm gonna kind of point at Rowan and say, look, we're already hurt. If you don't let us in, we're just looking for some help, please. And I'm gonna use please, and I'm gonna just double down on my sympathy.
Okay, so here's how
so
it
that's
goes.
a
Because
test. That would be, in my mind, a test, not a support, but you know what I mean? Like, it would be where Grant is trying to support what Scotty's saying. I'm trying to appeal to Rick's sympathy.
I like that. Okay. So here's the goes. Go ahead. Give me that persuasion. And I like that. Give me that persuasion roll.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not great.
And now Everett. Because remember, with supports, I'm an asshole. Okay. If you crit fail,
no, you're not. You're a good GM.
That's good. You're not getting anything for that. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves a 10. All right. So hold that thought. So, okay, remember, when I do this with supports, if you get a crit fail, it's a -2. You get a failure, it's a -1, because that just means you were not helpful at all. A success grants a +1. A raise grants a +2. Okay. So
now it ends there, right? 2 raises is still just a +2, or is a maximum of 4?
it goes up to 4.
Yeah.
So if you would have both supported Greg, he could get up to a +4.
So each person can give a +2 up to a maximum of +4. That's the rule, as I know. So yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. So go ahead. Okay, so you got the 10. So here we go. This is great. You tell me.
He's vulnerable.
You want him vulnerable?
He's for sure friggin' vulnerable. There's no question. He's naked and vulnerable.
Okay, vulnerable is where
we get +2s.
You get +2s. Okay, so there you go. So that's a support.
In a way, yeah.
As support, so that helps. So that's either way. I think that was cool. I love how you did that. So, Everett, go ahead. Give me that persuasion roll. So, Greg, right now you automatically get a +2.
Ooh, looks like 2 more.
Nice.
There we go. We got a +4 now.
The dice are on our side.
All right, here I go. Let's see if we hold out. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. So that's
actually 15.
That's 15. So that's what?
2 raises.
2 raises. Okay. So success.
3 tokens.
3 tokens. Thank you. Keep track of that. They got a 10. So successors. So they have 2. You guys are still a token ahead. All right. So as you guys are pounding on the doors, we see some people that got knocked over. Other people are trying to help other people out of the backyard, and we hear a very familiar snort. And we see grass being pushed down by heavy paws. Then we see one student trying to push himself up, croaking for help, and then something heavy pushing him back down. And it's slowly stalking up to the back of the house where you guys are standing. Now we're on to round 2. Okay, so how are you guys doing this right now? Because the guys on the other side are like, Ricky, I swear to all that's freaking holy, man, you open that door and we are going to throw you out there right alongside them. It's again, so right now, Ricky's still kind of go back and forth. So second round, what are you guys doing?
What's the guy's name saying that? Do I hear anyone say the all that's holy?
Steve.
Okay. I would like to take the lead this time.
You want to take the lead this time?
I would like to take the lead this time, and I'll tell you why and how. Is that because I was raised in a Christian household.
Okay.
Hearing him talk about all that's good and holy has given me an opening to persuade him that all that's good and holy is helping your fellow man and following in the teachings of John 8:14 or whatever.
Okay. Greg, what do you want Scotty to do this round? Do you want to support Sage? Do you want to test Steve? How or do you want to try and it would, if you try to go after Rick, it pretty much be a support for the most part.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and support.
Okay. Well, how exactly is Scotty trying to support? Again,
You're trying to appeal to something that they might understand. How am I supposed to bring alcohol to the next party if I get killed out here?
You see, the sad part is that could be I could almost go taunt, or I could go persuasion. That definitely sounds like persuasion right now. But it'll be your call.
I'll try to use persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, so go ahead and.
I'm not trying to piss them off, but.
Right. Okay. Now, Everett, what about Tucker? What's Tucker doing?
So basically, I want to attack Steve in a negative way because I think he's being stubborn and stupid.
And I think he owes you money too.
Hold on a second.
Steve is making me very angry because of his ignorance, and I need.
Hell yeah, sport. Hell yeah. Put that little pansy waste right in his place, sport. Do it. Do it for us all because we're about to die.
Yeah.
So go ahead. So we got an intimidation coming from your end.
Yes.
This is resisted, so you set the difficulty.
All right, bear with me here. And let me find my stupid. Man.
Greg, go ahead. Give me that support roll. That's persuasion, please. Grant, you got a 4. Are you happy with that?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna put it stupid. I'm gonna lay down 2 pennies because this sucks. Okay,
you got a 5. You got a 5. Are you okay with that?
Grant has a 7, an active 7 on the table.
I literally just burned 2 pennies. So no, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna
7.
Yeah,
actually, you only had to burn 1 because you had a 7. The other 4 is mine.
Oh, I did not see that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, if he burnt the second Benny to beat the 7, he can. But
yeah, there's that. If you want to roll again.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm gonna go with that 4 and 7 up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so take back that Benny.
Yeah.
Take back that Benny. Scotty, are you okay with that 4? That'll give a +1 to Sage's roll.
Throw Benny and try and get one better.
Okay, because here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna roll for, because again, now
5.
Now Steve is an extra. Okay.
And as an extra, he's dumb.
Pretty much.
So he doesn't get a wild die. He doesn't get a wild die.
He get a wild die. So you got a 3. So you got the success and you got the raise.
Yes.
That means he's shaken.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
And
that means and you can pick. Either you want to give a +2 to things against him or put him at a -2.
So when they roll, they have a -2 to get more tokens.
Which is what's coming.
But I missed.
Angry mob.
I want to play it and see what happens.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. The angry mob. Yes, give me 1 second. First, let's get the second round of social, and then yes, we will drop that in. So, do you want Steve to be at a -2, or do we want to set it up to where things are done against him at a +2?
At a +2.
Okay, so vulnerable.
Mentally, he's already a -2. And I can talk about that. I can say that because he doesn't really exist.
Okay. So basically what that means is the next round, you guys, if someone wants to test him, they'll be at a +2. Oh, I don't know why I rolled that. But I'm going to take that, so give me 1 second. And then so I'm going to take one. Oh! So we got 3. You know what? I'm not happy with that. So here we go. We're gonna try and drop this. And I'm gonna do the 2. What do we got here? We got 5. Okay, so now they're up to 3. And Greg, no, excuse me, Sage. You have a +1, I think. I don't know. Greg, how did you do on that second roll?
5.
Yeah,
You got a 5. Okay, so +1.
+3 total, right? Because you said that Grant made them vulnerable, which is basically a +2 to me. Is that correct? That's what happened last round.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. Yes.
Okay. All right. In that case, so I'm going to propose here that I'm rolling academics or common knowledge, either one, based on what I'm proposing my knowledge of Bible verses.
Okay, common knowledge. Or hold on before you roll, if you haven't clicked it. Or if persuasion is higher, you can use persuasion too.
No, it most certainly is not. I'm using my knowledge of things to aid in my persuasion of this, but I'm not persuasive. Like,
okay. Okay.
I'm playing to my strengths here.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna.
Last round I used persuasion and I did really well. This round I'm going to use. I have the only thing I have anything higher than a D6 in is science, and I have yet to find a reason for science to get rolled in Savage World.
Common knowledge. Okay, I'll let that roll. I'll let that roll for a social conflict. But all right. Got 9, 10,
11, 12.
12. Okay. All right. So definitely a success.
Another 3 successes.
Yes. So very much now got double on top of them. Actually I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to
introduce the angry mob.
I'm going to introduce the angry mob. Let us in. You 3 are there, and we can see the murder cam from the Needler's point of view, slowly stalking up. All of a sudden, from the inside, someone inside of the party. That's my roommate, man. That's my roommate. Are you insane? You guys can't do this to these people, man. This is nuts. You gotta shut your mouth. I don't even know what your name is. And Dan runs forward. And he has a beer bottle. And he cracks Steve upside the head. Woo! And then Steve hits the ground. A bunch of people look down, look up, and they're all wearing Lambda shirts. And one guy lunges forward and he cracks Dan across the head. And they both go to the ground. And from the inside, we can hear a lot of horrible commotion coming from the other side of the door. And all of a sudden, there's the deadbolt goes, and it goes open, and there's Dan with a split lip, bloody nose. And you guys get pulled along as the small group of people that have been around you, and you guys are all being brought in, and the party inside has erupted into just an all-out brawl.
Oh no! Rowan's with us.
All-out brawl. What are the 3 of you doing? And yes, Rowan has been dragged along with you.
I'm gonna hide behind like under a table or behind a couch
getting some cover. Yeah. Okay, getting some cover. Go ahead. Give me an athletics roll.
I don't want to roll athletics. I want to roll stealth.
Yes, I can roll with that. That's fine. You guys tell me what. Oh my God. The Roll20 gods have said yes to James today. Holy crap. Okay, Everett, how is Tucker?
In fact, can I use this to help Rowan hide too? Like, can I use that?
Yes.
Success
you have more than enough successes. Yes. Yes, I have no problem with that. Everett, how is Grant not getting screwed up?
Man. So
you tell me what skill you want to use and how you're using.
Oh yeah, let's do that. So let me take a look at my sheet here real quick.
Jump up on a table and start singing.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think singing is on my character sheet.
Performance.
Well, that's true.
Better be on your character sheet. You play bass.
It is. Man, that's not a horrible idea.
It could work. It could work.
Yeah. So, man, I'm trying to think of an alternative, but I really can't. So let's do this.
On race.
All right.
God.
Heck yeah.
Okay, real quick, and then I'm gonna give you guys. Let's go to Greg, and then I'm gonna give each of you an opportunity to narratively describe what just happened, and then I'm gonna wrap this session up. So, so Greg, what happens to Scotty? How does Scotty not get screwed up?
Could use athletics to just kind of dodge my way around, not get punched or something.
Well, you're
Well,
dude. You're a quarterback. You're used to dodging tackles.
Yep. Boom, boom. Here we go. Here we go.
Using my athletics, dodge and throw, and I'm just looking for a beer.
Hey, like I said, you roll good, and it can be as awesome as you want. So go ahead and. Do you like that 5, or do you want to try and go for a raise?
Go for a raise since we're at.
Right. Okay, so you got the 5. You got the 5. That's a success. That means your character suffered 1 level of fatigue. Now that's just bumps and bruises. Okay, so let's start with Scotty. What happens? Go ahead, take a couple of minutes to describe the scene of what's going on for us, the audience, with Scotty. As this entire frat house has just turned into a barroom ball.
Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm pushing people out of the way, dodging them. I probably got hit or something on the way.
Okay.
And I just head towards the kitchen or wherever the cake was.
Okay, so it's crawling, getting smacked into a wall, pushing someone out of the way, and then ending up in in the kitchen itself. To which, of course, you're not alone. As you see the kegs, and we see Scotty scrambling around, rolling out of the way, rolling underneath a fold-up table. And as he comes to roll and he gets up, we see him turn, and the camera pans over, and we see Dan sitting there. And they're both looking at each other, and they smile, and I swear to God, 2 crushed but relatively full beer cans get blasted in their direction and hits them. And Dan picks up the other one, smiles, with the busted nose and the split lip, and he hands the other one to Scotty, and he starts chugging it and says, "Greatest party ever, dude." Now we go to Everett. Tell us, go ahead, take a couple minutes and describe for Grant.
Basically, as soon as I see stuff flying and people jumping around like mad fools, I think to myself, well, you know what? I could be the normal one here. And I jump up on the table.
Okay.
And I start singing Ballroom Litz. and and as that's a fool in the back, and it's like I'm pointing at everybody, and they're all like, "What the what?" And I'm just like totally living it up, because not only do I have perfect pitch,
of course you do,
all the time, but
right?
People are like, they're starting to like, he's really good.
Bam! And a second later, the stops, like, dude, you failed. It gets knocked over. Oh yeah. So all this carnage is going on around you, and there's Grant just full on acapella ballroom blitz.
Absolutely.
And the man in the back said, "Everyone."
Tell us about.
Yeah.
Tell us about Sage. Give us a couple of minutes. Tell us about Sage.
So I imagine that Sage came in the door and immediately saw this breaking out and grabbed Rowan.
You guys got pulled in. You guys got pulled in.
So we're in this, and I immediately grabbed Rowan by her wrist, and I said, come with me, and I pull her into this storage room, this closet, and close the door behind me. And then, like, just for the sake of narratively making this an interesting story, at one point somebody looking to throw some punches opens the door, and Rowan sees this and grabs me, and she starts kissing me like you'd see in a movie where it's like, that scene where it's like they start kissing so that the cops run away for some reason.
Right.
It's just, so that's what Rowan does. And I'm, of course, shocked by this, but the person's like, oh shit, dude, sorry. And then closes the door behind them.
And a split second later, bam, gets knocked to the ground.
Yeah.
Because, yes. Oh my God. So outside, as soon as everyone gets sucked in, we see the murder cam of the Needler quickly lobbing forward to get after everyone, and it stops as these huge white lights just shine into the backyard, and we can hear a vehicle tearing around the side of the frat house. And we see the murder cam quickly look up at the house, look back at the bright lights, stagger back, and then it turns and it starts galloping, lopping towards the woods out of the way. And as the audience, with all the chaos going inside, the camera begins to dolly up and give us a bird's eye view. We see this nondescript white van tear into the backyard. The back door opens up, and we see individuals in white jumpsuits hopping out, and they're wearing face masks. Not quite hockey masks, but they're like, there's some sort of face mask of like a tactical mask that they're wearing. They're not, they have guns, but they don't look like standard rifles or anything like that. And as they're pulling out and they're looking around, the side door opens up, and we see a very tall, angular woman with platinum blonde hair hop out. She pulls her hair back, ties it up as she glances around, and we see her eyes flare up a violet color. And as she glances out, she stops, she points directly at the woods, and it's inaudible, but we can see her saying something, and they all start, like several of the men that got out with her, they all start running towards the woods.
Khaleesi.
And then the van starts up, and it turns around, and it just keeps going around the other side, and we can hear tires hitting pavement. A split second before there's an audible crash noise. And as the camera begins to try to follow behind it, we see the food truck. The ass end of it is now cattywampus in the road, and we can see fiberglass and broken stuff all over, and there's white paint all along the side of the food truck. And we see the white van peeling off into the darkness. Welcome to East Texas University, home of the Fighting Ravens and the supernatural galore. As the screen goes black and the credits begin to roll, until we see each other again, go out there, be safe, have fun, and may the dice be with you. Mid-credits, the scene shifts, and we see Sage, surprisingly in good health, sitting on her dorm room bed, and sitting on the floor. You have all your stuff sitting out in front of you, except it's not laid out the way it's supposed to be. And you're just looking at it. And we can see her in deep contemplation. her, they, them. My God, I'm never gonna get this right. I'm trying though. I really am.
That's all that matters.
Contemplating on their hands, glancing up at the stuff, and we can see them thinking back to the clearing, and when you did the ritual, and we could tell that when that ritual went off, none of your components were correct. None of them. They weren't in the right spot. They weren't anywhere where they're supposed to be, and yet it still worked. We see Sage close her eyes, close her fist, and when she opens her eyes, she puts her hands out, and the components, the bed, like little sheets of paper, because Rowan's not exactly the most, organized of individuals, a perfect circle around Sage blows out, and we can hear the air blast out from Sage. Camera drifts up to the second floor. We see Scotty, and Scotty is on his bed, and as you're sitting there, and we see Scotty glance over, and we see the dead chick walking back and forth. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing. Maybe we can go and we can help him. And because I couldn't help his sister, but maybe I can help him. This is so good. Oh my God, Scotty, this is gonna be so good. And maybe I won't be like this anymore. Oh my God, this is so good. And oh my God, that party was absolutely amazing. And we see Scotty roll his eyes, turn onto his side, grab his pillow, and cover his head. The camera keeps going up. We see Grant lying in his bed. The door's open, and we can see Danny, his roommate, walking back and forth. Dude, man, he's got the split lip. He's got the bandage on his nose. Looks like he took a clink to his noggin. And he's, dude, man, that was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait until the next weekend. Next week is going to be so freaking cool. No. We should probably wait a couple weeks. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks from now. That's what we should do. 2 weeks from now, we should come back. We need to do that again. We need to really do that again, dude. Oh, so awesome. And he walks off. But we see Grant. Grant's eyes are huge. He didn't even look at the door. He's been looking dead ahead of him the whole time. Because standing at the edge of the door, there is a dark figure standing there. And we can see oily black hands grip the railing of the bed, and we see nasty yellowish teeth and a really absolutely elongated smile. Hey there. Hi. I think it's time you and I had a chat. The name's Buddy.
Oh no.
And the credits begin to roll.
No, not Buddy.
That's a wrap for this week. Join us again here at Radio Salad Studios, home for Savage Sessions.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and hit that bell icon to be notified when new episodes are released.
Until we see each other again,
go out there,
be safe,
have fun,
and may the dice be with you.
Always.
This game references the Savage Worlds game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, and characters, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group.